Hello students. So today's topic is explicitly for solving, to understand what is the pivot and the free columns. So this is one of the important to find the problems with respect to the general solutions. If you don't understand this, you cannot solve for any problems that are related to those. So without any delay, we will see that example directly. I will not dive into the theoretical part because the theoretical part is understood and we will understand what is the problematic part and how it should be solved. So always consider whatever the example I have considered, they are in the reduced row echelon form. Consider this example. So this is in the matrix form. So see here, the first row, first element is there. No, it is 2, right? So it is a non-zero element. What does it say? The columns containing the leading entries in each row, which is non-zero. Okay, and it can be 1, 2, 3, 4 minus also. So let us consider the row as x1, x2 and x3. So the first row, first column in a non-zero, so x1 is a pivot point. Now second row, second column, the first element is 0, so we have to move to the second one. If it is 0, then move to the second one. So x2 is also the pivot point because it is a non-zero element. Go to the third one. The last row is all zeros, so I can say that x3 is the free column. Okay, x3 is a free column. So therefore x1 and x2 are pivot, and the x3 is a free column. Now let us take one more example, 0 0 3 4 0. I will take one row only. Okay, so in order to make it understand, so these are the rows, columns. There are 5 columns, right? So when you see the first row, first column, the x1 and x2 both are 0. What is the element, leading element? 3. So I can say that x3 is pivot column. Okay, and x1, x2, x4, x5 are free columns. Okay, let us take one more example, the third example. So third one will be our matrix 1 0 3 0 1 2 and 0 1 0. Okay, so we are considering this example and we have the columns x1, x2 and x3. So in the first row, first element is non-zero, so let us consider x1 as the pivot. Now second row, second element is 1 after 0, right? So again that is pivot. Now here the third row, last row, you have x2 again as 1, so already I have taken it as a pivot. Now if suppose if x3 is 1 and here x2 place was 0, then I have to move to the third, that is x3. But here the first leading element is only 1, which is x2, so I cannot move there. So therefore x3 will be free element and x1 and x2 are pivot points. Now let us consider one big example. So this is one example with the 5 columns, and we are considering so let me write it down: -7 0 6 -10 -2 16 0 0 6 -3 -7. So again there are 5 columns. Let me write it down. Yes, 4x5. Okay, so see here the first row, first element is -2, so x1 already in the pivot. Okay, now second row, second is 0. Okay, then I'll move to the 7, right? So x3, so x3 is the pivot point. Now go to the third row, so it is 6, right? The first leading is 6, so x2 is also pivot. Then I'll go to the last one, so 0 0 6, so 6 is again x3, so I cannot write that again. I need not write that. So x4 and x5 are free, x1, x3 and x2 are pivot. I hope this video was useful, and thanks for watching. Continue for the next part. Thank you.